party people! Hello! It's Randy for Thunderhorse Descendant. I'm here today, you guys, with project number 6 from the August Bargain Bead Box. This is the last project for August. Look at us doing things in October. Anyways, I just wanted to say a big shout out, thank you to everybody who came to our Found Objects Challenge launch. The Found Objects Challenge is now online and can be purchased. If you do not know about the Found Objects Challenge, I please encourage you to come and join us to just work on building skills for your toolbox and being part of a group that's very supportive. So the Found Objects Challenge is a challenge that we created on Morning Coffee, and basically you purchase a $6 bag from Thunderhorse Descendant, you get your items, you take a picture, you make something with at least one item in the picture, and then you post a picture of your finished project. It's easy peasy. It's not a judged contest. It's a randomly generated winner, and we play for $50 worth of beady goodness from the Taylor's Falls Bead Store. We play for a book, a bead design book, and a free entry into the next drawing. So we did launch those. They will be up until Wednesday, the 12th, I think is next Wednesday. Something to that effect, or until they sell out. So just FYI on that, if you want to come and join us, that would be great. We just share our photos in Thunderhorse Descendants Facebook group, and yeah, it's really fun. So all of that being said, let me just say, this is our last project from the Bargain Bead Box August, and then this is like the simplest project. It's going to take us a few minutes. So I'm super excited. Let's get down to the mat, get this party started. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are going to get this party started with this last project from August Bargain Bead Box. It is super simple. It is a front-facing toggle key necklace. These are the parts we're going to need. We got a little smidge of chain. We got 2 links. We got a gunmetal toggle clasp and a key. Super easy. Literally all we're going to do is add jump rings. So, without further ado, let me just premise this video by saying that we are working studio. We are shipping and packing and shipping your wonderful, spectacular bead supply orders, and we're also packing and shipping your handmade jewelry orders. So if you hear some commotion, we have pets. Mr. Bunsen has glued on his, he got up this morning, glued on his like super naughty pants. So he's on one today, so he might be making an appearance. So all that being said, we're going to just jump right into this. We're going to use, I believe, these 6mm ovals. I'll see how the movement is on that. If not, we'll switch over to an 8, but I'm pretty sure the 6 is going to work just fine. So, let me see. Let me just see about it. So we're just going to start putting our link on here. This component is double-sided, which makes it like super easy and fun. I mean, you know, that's it. That's all she wrote. Now, to get this guy on here, I believe he's going to lay correctly, yeah. Still using the 6, so that's good. And he's going to lay perfectly flat. Lovely. Loving an oval jump ring. Okay, on this side. Now on this side we may have to add a couple of jump rings. And the reason for that is that when we are going to put this male side through the female side of the toggle clasp, we're going to need a little, we don't want this running into it. So we're going to need a little extra. So in order to compensate for that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just literally going to add a couple of the ovals. Now, if you had some snazzy jump rings you wanted to use, I do have snazzy jump rings, but not in gunmetal. Perhaps I should get some. So, If you wanted to add a bead to this as well, you absolutely could do that to give it a little color. I'm honestly really loving just the gunmetal of everything in this particular box, so I'm just going with that. So I got 1 on there. I'm going to add 2. I actually think I'm going to end up adding a total of 4, but let me see what we get here. Okay, so now we're to 3, and then this one should be the one that I connect on. The only thing is that I got to make sure it's going to lay correctly. So let me put it on there. So when we go through, you see here, you see how if we would have just connected straight to this first one, we would not have had enough space to get through there and for everything to lay okay. I mean, you wouldn't have to add that many, but I think that many is actually pretty dang good. Okay, so now we have our chain completed on there, ready to rock. Now, for the key portion, I just am going to make sure these are all lined up appropriately. Not being pokey. There we go. So now for the key portion of this, this is your choice. If you wanted to add a bead, if you want to add charms, if you want to add things, that's absolutely fine. All I'm going to do is I'm going to look in here and I'm going to see if this large 8mm gunmetal jump ring I have is going to be big enough for this to kind of flow freely on this toggle, because this toggle, as you can see, is a little bit tapered. So both this key is double-sided, so it doesn't really matter which way I put it, which is awesome. And let's see what we get here. Okay. So it is able to flow freely through this situation. I want that cut. I want that cut in the back. I gotta spin it around. There we go. So that's good. And then we put this guy in there. And that's it. That is probably the quickest necklace I've ever made. And it's so dang cute. To me, this is kind of one of these like everyday wearers you could wear. Let's see how long it is. I was concerned about that in the planning video. This is something that you could just throw on, you know, with anything, because it's gunmetal. Gunmetal's really in right now. I'm actually really loving this. Okay. We've got to here. We have 18 inches to the end of the toggle. So actually, yeah, it's about 18 inches because this is going to split this way. So that actually worked out pretty dang good. If you wanted to add a little more length to it, honestly, you could add a jump ring to the other side. You could add beads on here if you wanted to, but hey, super simple, super cute, loving it. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. If you are, please leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. That's all very helpful for me. You know, do all the things. I am working on getting caught up on some of my videos and boxes and things because we are a working studio, and it's just me and Shannon here. We're just like doing the best we can at making sure to get everything out and up online, but we are planning today to get quite a few videos done and get caught up on that, you know, September. So, I hope you're all having a wonderful, spectacular, amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!